poor Megan Wolf is being first and foremost singled out not for the things she did, but for the things that a bipartisan commission that she is the top staffer did. Right? She just was implementing the decisions of the commission that she works for. So that's number one. Number two, she is widely viewed. And by the way, you don't take my view of this. You can see the comments of Republican election officials in Wisconsin and Republican election officials around the country. She is widely viewed as a model for good, clean election administration in this country, in part because she does have to respond to a bipartisan commission that has to work together. And in terms of 2020, look, Wisconsin in 2020 was a free and fair election. There was some suppression. There were some unfortunate court decisions by a very conservative Supreme Court to limit voting rights. But in terms of the administration of the elections, her work stood the test of time. It was subject to a recount. It was subject to legal challenge. It was subject to legal challenge before a 4-3 very conservative state Supreme Court, and they upheld the election. So, I think that one of the saddest commentaries on the Republican Party are not just the crazy MAGA people, but are the people who know better. And in both the case of the impeachment of a Supreme Court justice, and certainly in the case of Megan Wolf, there are Republicans in that state who know better. They know that she's done a good job. They know there's no basis for impeachment. They know that their party has been hijacked by a bunch of lunatics who want to destroy our democracy, and yet they stay silent, and yet they go along with it. And they deserve our condemnation as much as the MAGA crazies do.
Perfectly put. We'll leave it there. Mark, thank you to you and your team for the work you guys all do to protect voting rights across the country. For anybody watching, to help Mark, please sign up for Democracy Docket. It is the free news outlet that Mark founded to keep you up to date on everything voting and elections. The link is right here on the screen. It's also in the post description of this video. That would be a huge help. I'm Brian Tyler Cohen.
I'm Mark Elias.
This is Democracy Watch.